American Morning, the most news in the morning, period. Weekdays 6 Eastern.
Here's something that you don't see every day. The most persistent reporter on earth.
Well, he's been trying to get an interview with the president since the early days of the campaign. Came on our show a couple times to talk about it. So guess what? He was able to finally secure the interview.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Damon Weaver, and I'm here at the White House to interview President Obama about education. Right now, I'm in the diplomatic room, and this is where I'm going to interview President Obama. Right now, I'm waiting for him to arrive so I can interview him.
All right, well, that's Damon Weaver, just 11 years old, and Damon joins us now live from the White House once again. Look at you out there. You're on the White House lawn. You're covering the leader of the free world. How does it feel, Damon?
Feels very good.
How'd you finally secure the interview?
Well, they was thinking, because they was doing something on education, and they were thinking Damon Weaver could do this, so they called me up, looked at my schedule, and I was available, so that's how I got an interview.
Fantastic. I know you've been trying for months, as we have here. You managed to beat us to the punch. We haven't managed to interview the president yet here on American Morning since the election, so kudos to you, David, for doing it. Hey, you managed to talk to him right in the middle of this heated health care debate, and he certainly is getting a lot of heat. Let's listen to a little bit of the back and forth between you and the president.
I noticed as president you get bullied a lot. How do you handle it?
You mean people say mean things about me? Well, I think that, when you're president, you're responsible for a lot of things, and a lot of people are having a tough time and they're hurting out there. And, the main thing I just try to do is stay focused on trying to do a good job.
Damon, the president said that sometimes he gets worn down as well. Did you get a sense from talking to him that being president is a pretty tough job?
Well, yes, being president is a very hard job because they have a lot of paperwork to do and they have to take care of America.
Yeah, a lot of paperwork, to say the least.
Particularly these days. Just signing the checks is a lot of paperwork.
Well, one of the other things that you had a chance to talk to him about, you talked about education, you also talked about school lunches, and here's the exchange between you and the president. Let's listen.
And so what we want to do is make sure that there are more fruits and more vegetables in the schools. Now, kids may not end up liking that, but it's actually better for them. It'll be healthier for them, and those are some of the changes that we're trying to make.
I suggest that we have French fries and mangoes every day for lunch.
See, and if you were planning the lunch program, it probably tastes good to you, but it might not make you big and strong like you need to be.
So French fries and mangoes, that was a suggestion you gave to the president for your school lunch menu every day.
Yes.
All right, well, that was a cute little exchange between the two of you. And
when it comes to French fries, we got to take him up to New Hampshire for the next primary, where he can go to that poutine restaurant and have French fries 15 different ways. Hey, but seriously though, on the education front, you also asked the president, Damon, about funding for schools like schools in your district. You live in Pokey, Florida. We say is a fairly low income district. Did you get an answer from the president, Damon, that he's got a plan to help you out?
Well, let's see. Yes.
You think he's got a plan to help you out?
Yes.
All right. Well, you got a good answer from him there.
Yeah, he talked about trying to make sure there's an equal distribution of some of the funding in the states for various schools in the county. But you also had a little fun with him, right? Teasing him about a basketball challenge. Yeah, a lot of people were trying to help you get this interview. One of them, the Miami Heat's Dwayne Wade, said that he played a little one-on-one with the president if he gave you the interview. Let's listen to that part of the exchange between you and the president.
My buddy Dwayne Wade promised me if you gave me the interview, he would play you in a one-on-one basketball game, but he's not sure if he would let you score. Would you be willing to play him in a one-on-one basketball game? I would play Dwayne Wade, and Dwayne was here. I'm sorry to hear that he was trash-talking about his game. I got to admit, though, Dwayne Wade's a little bit better at basketball than I am, so I might rather have him on my team playing against somebody else than playing against him.
So I guess the question, Damon, is what are you going to do now to put Dwayne Wade and the president together?
Well, now I'm going to call up Dwayne Wade and tell him that I got an interview with President Obama.
And what did he say?
I didn't call him yet.
Oh, you didn't call him yet. Sorry, I thought you said you did call him. So you're going to call him today and tell him you got the interview and it's time for him to come to the table here?
When I get back to school.
That would be even more fun. Well, what's been the reaction? I mean, were you nervous about doing this, knowing that you were going to the White House and having to make sure you had all your questions ready to go?
Nope.
Not nervous at all?
The day that I found out, we had to write down questions.
Excellent. So, all right, so you got the president. So that's the big get for now. But like any good journalist, you've got to look toward the next big get. So who's the next person on your list that you really want to interview?
I don't really know.
All right. Well, we'll give you a little bit of time to think about it. I'm sure that you're still kind of coming down off the high being there at the White House.
Right.
Damon, it's great to talk to you again, and congratulations. Way to go, buddy. Terrific stuff.
Thanks.